Welcome to Tenacity, where we delve into the forgotten skills that can ensure our survival and self-sufficiency. I'm Dr. Bradley Garrett, and today we'll find out how to kit out the perfect doomsday rig.
Tenacity. The things we do to survive.
A couple of years ago, I had a chance to test drive a friend's rig called the Hulk, a custom-built extended cab 6-wheel drive truck with an 8.3-liter turbo diesel engine and a rack. The tires on this thing were waist high, and the experience of driving it was both exhilarating and eye-opening. It got me thinking about how to turn my own truck into a mobile bunker. Now, often when we think about this kind of vehicle, we're talking about overland vehicles. These are vehicles with off-road capabilities that make it possible to have a smooth exploration over hundreds or even thousands of miles. And they're built to withstand easy to punishing road conditions and a long time on the road. They're basically filled with everything you need to survive on the move. Think of these vehicles as the link between your bug out bag and your preps at home. So why would you need this? Well, imagine that there's a Category 5 hurricane that slams into shore in your town, and you know there's an emergency shelter being built 50 miles away, and you just need to get to it. On that journey, you might find that not only is the grid down, meaning gas pumps don't work, but roads might be impassable, so that you have to four-wheel it over branches and ford through water. This is where your rig comes in mighty handy. And if you have the space, you might also be able to rescue other people along the way. You can mount a Wi-Fi satellite receiver on the top, so you can even become a mobile hotspot for others to get in touch with their loved ones. When it comes to the perfect platform to build on, there are several options to consider here, like an RV, a truck or Jeep, or a Sprinter van, which have become hugely popular in recent years. Each has its pros and cons. An RV provides comfort, but can be challenging to navigate in off-road conditions, and they also eat a lot of fuel, obviously. A truck or a Jeep combines versatility with off-road capability at the sacrifice of living space. And a Sprinter van offers a nice middle ground, but they can get really expensive really fast. I opted to go for a four-wheel drive truck, thinking that I could eventually put a rack over the bed with a tent on top of it to add living space, while still leaving the bed open for tools, food, and equipment. And as an added bonus, I can tow up to 13,000 pounds. So we've got our horse trailer that can easily be filled with tools and supplies, and then we can ditch the trailer if we need to escape on a four-wheel drive track or something. The horse trailer can also be set up as a temporary base camp in bad weather. Now, popular thinking about using vehicles to escape cities entered the public consciousness during the Cold War. In 1955, the US government produced a pamphlet called Four Wheels to Survival, which emphasized using the car as a small, movable house that could serve as a sanctuary in civil defense emergencies. Now, there are three key considerations when transforming your vehicle into a mobile bunker. The first is that you shouldn't spend time and money modifying your rig in a way that makes it useless to drive on the street, either because it's illegal or it's just not safe. The second consideration is geography. Consider how much fuel you need to reach safety and what kind of environment, on-road, off-road, sand, ice, the terrain and distance impact your choice of vehicle. Third, you need to think about the preparedness gear that you might need. Ensure your prepper pod is stocked with fuel, water, snacks, tools, repair kits, a first aid kit, a saw for branches, and recovery gear like ropes, shovels, a jack, and traction boards in case you get stuck, or if you need to help someone else who's stuck. While comfort is crucial, new vehicles can be challenging to fix yourself. They might also be bricked due to software or electrical issues you can't resolve on your own. An old truck that you can fix yourself becomes a solution here. A vehicle resistant to software glitches that might have the added bonus of being less likely to attract unwanted attention. So in addition to my newer truck, I've also got a 1972 GMC half-ton, known to be one of the easiest trucks to work on yourself. And when you pop the hood, you see exactly what you'd expect. The engine, spark plugs, carburetor, alternator, radiator, battery, and so on. All the parts are easy to identify and replace, unlike many newer cars. So that wraps up this episode of Tenacity. I'm Dr. Bradley Garrett, reminding you to prepare not just for the road ahead, but for the unforeseen challenges it may present. Until next time, stay sharp and stay safe.